Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm here with the Sunday meditation that syncs up with the astrology for this week. And as we're closing out 2025 and welcoming in 2026, this is a meditation I wanted to offer to support us in that transition and to really help us enter into this new year with alignment. So go ahead and find a position where your spine can be straight and your body can feel fully supported. So that means you could just sit or you can lie down. And allow your eyes to just gently close and bring your awareness as your eyes close within. Take a nice, slow, easy breath. Breathe in through your nose. And as you release the breath, let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. Release the breath through your mouth. Again, easy, deeper, fuller breath in through the nose. Not forcing, just inviting more air into the body and exhale through the mouth. And again, let the exhale be just a little bit longer than the inhale. That helps signal the mind energetically to slow down. Breathing in again. Easy, deeper inhale through the nose and exhale, release that breath through your mouth. Let it be a longer exhale. And feel the weight of your body settling in. And notice those places where you are already supported, where you are already held. Maybe it's where your sit bones meet the chair. Maybe it's where the back of your head, if you're lying, meets whatever you're lying on. And see if you can just quietly acknowledge that you're allowed to begin slowly. Bring your awareness to your head and to your neck now. And as you check in with your head, check in with your mental state. Notice the quality of thought that is present without judgment. And without trying to fix, we're just observing our mental state. You might even put one hand at the base of your skull. And if you don't want to do that, you can, or simultaneously, regardless of whether you have your hand at the base of your skull, let your breath, bring your awareness of your breath to the back of the head and the neck, to the base of the skull. And as you inhale, send the energy, the warm, light energy of your breath to the base of your skull and let the breath soften this area. Exhale, releasing any tension as you release the breath. Breathing in again. Just let the breath soften this area of your body and imagine that your thoughts are slowing. Exhale is the opportunity to let go of any tension. And you can speak this aloud or inwardly. Just entertain this idea if it feels resonant for you that you do not need to figure everything out right now. That under this energy that's present this week, that we're being invited to remember that clarity comes through steadiness. Clarity comes through presence. And imagine that your mind, your mental state is integrating with your energetic self and with your physical self. and feel that your mind and mental state has slowed down and is coming to be in this moment, here and now. And now bring your awareness to your physical body and to the bones that support your body. Not just your skull, but your spine, your arms, your pelvis, your legs, your feet. And imagine just this downward current moving through your bones, down into the soil beneath you, rooting your presence into Gaia herself. As we are in Capricorn energy this week, Cap reminds us that support comes from structure. And maybe you ask yourself inwardly, what am I capable of holding? What am I capable of supporting and creating? And we're not going to force any answer. It might even just be a sensation. But this week is inviting us to feel our presence and our power and our capacity expand by simply being present and staying grounded rather than efforting. And now bring your awareness to your heart center, where your heart is on your body, but right on your spine, right at the center of your chest. And connect to that steady flame, that steady light that's always present. And notice how this flame is not urgent, it's not bright, it's not efforting, it's simply present and consistent. And see if you can feel how this flame at the center of your chest represents alignment. And here, as you're connecting to your heart center, you can check in with the notion of what kind of a reality am I creating through my daily, day-to-day, moment-to-moment choices. And notice that we're not being asked to decide anything right now. We're being asked to connect and to bring our presence and our awareness to what feels aligned, what feels quietly in alignment and correct for our soul's path. And maybe if you feel like it, you can speak these words aloud. I move in the direction of what is sustainable. Feel that if it resonates with you. I move in the direction of what is sustainable. And this is being spoken from your heart center. And also the notion that I can trust small steps taken with integrity. If that feels true for you, say it again. I trust small steps taken with integrity. And finally, as you're just sitting in stillness, do just a general, gentle check-in and scan of your body, specifically your physical body, but also your energetic field. And check in and notice if there's any space that might feel restless or ready to release, ready to break free. Maybe even something that just feels a little stuck, because that's a step before wanting to break free. So maybe it's also just feeling some tension somewhere. And the idea here is rather than resisting or judging, imagine that you're creating space around that area of the body or around that sensation. And this space is just simply allowing it to be. It's not forcing anything with a little bit of space. It's not requiring anything to collapse or anything to be changed or anything to erupt. It's just creating a little bit more space so that maybe there's a little bit more freedom to move. And the wisdom here with this week is that we are able to allow change through wisdom, not through necessarily action. This is about alignment. And maybe you can want to say that I allow change through wisdom versus reaction. I allow change to arrive through wisdom versus reaction, if that feels true for you. And feel the simultaneous sense of steadiness and flexibility that is present within you right now. Steadiness and flexibility. Feel the power and the presence and the wisdom in that. Steadiness and flexibility. Maybe take a nice deep breath into that and receive that if that resonates for you. Breathe it in. And release. As you inhale now, take a nice deep breath. Take your time and hold that breath for a count of 3. And imagine all of this energy, all of these downloads, all of this wisdom and alignment is just being sealed into your field. And exhale gently through the mouth. And as we prepare to close this meditation, I want to offer 3 more sort of gentle affirmations for us. The first is I begin this cycle with presence. And this is the cycle of the week. This is the cycle of this sacred year. I begin this cycle with presence. If that feels true for you, feel the power in that. The second affirmation is I choose alignment over urgency. Notice how that feels, and if that resonates for you, speak it again. I choose alignment over urgency. And finally, I trust what unfolds through consistency. Talking about those moment to moment to moment observations and decisions. I trust what unfolds through consistency. And then when you're ready, you can just gently open your eyes and bring your awareness back into the space where you took the time to practice this meditation. Have a blessed week. Keep an eye out for a 2026 overview as well as a midweek. I'm going to do a midweek this week live offering. So keep your eye on your inbox for that. I'm grateful for you. Bright blessings and tons of love.